¿Qué tal mi gente? ¿Cómo están ustedes? Bienvenidos de vuelta a este canal de noticias Venezuela News. Muchas gracias por estar aquí presente nuevamente en este maravilloso canal. En esta oportunidad les traigo bastantes informaciones destacadas. Vamos a hablar sobre Tucker Carlson, que ha entrevistado directamente a la persona que tuvo relaciones sexuales con Barack Obama en 1999. También vamos a hablar sobre Kamala Harris, que está pensando ser presidente de los Estados Unidos. Y además les tengo declaraciones o mensajes, como lo prometido es deuda, mensajes de Donald Trump hacia todos ustedes traducidos en español. Así que permanece hasta el final del video. Regálame un gran like como forma de apoyo a este canal. Suscríbete si todavía no te has suscrito. Activa la campanita de la plataforma para que YouTube te notifique cuando suba un nuevo video. Así que sin más nada que agregar, comencemos inmediatamente. Vamos a comenzar con esta primera información donde Tucker Carlson ha revelado en la plataforma de X que un hombre que afirma haber tenido relaciones sexuales con Barack Obama en 1999 cuenta su historia. Tucker Carlson lo ha revelado. Breaking News: Tucker Carlson publicará un episodio on X en la que entrevista a un hombre que afirma haber tenido relación con Barack Obama. Check this out. Miren esto.
You're just a guy who's in town for the night, and it sounds like you're looking to party.
Yeah, pulled up in a bar outside, and there's this guy that's introduced to me as Barack Obama. I had given Barack $250 to pay for coke. I start putting a line on a CD tray to snort, and next thing I know, he's got a little pipe and he's smoking. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go.
Even though you had sex with him twice, you did cocaine with him, watched him smoke crack twice, you had no idea who he was.
I had no idea who he was.
Let me just ask the obvious question. What was Obama like on crack? Is it your sense that that's who Obama is, just transactional, or that he's bisexual, or like what is this?
It definitely wasn't Barack's first time, and I would almost be willing to bet you it wasn't Islam.
The guy's running for president and credible information comes out that he's smoking crack and having sex with dudes. That seems like a story.
Well, it would be a story if the media really cared about telling people the truth.
Esta persona es nada más y nada menos que Larry Sinclair. Larry Sinclair fue la persona que había dicho que conoció a Barack Obama en 1999 y él no sabía quién era ese tipo hasta en el año 2004-2005, cuando Barack Obama en ese momento era senador y se estaba postulando para la presidencia. Vamos a pasar con esta información. Última hora. Kamala Harris dice que tal vez tenga que asumir el cargo como presidente y estoy listo para hacerlo. La vicepresidenta Kamala Harris dijo el miércoles que una parte importante de su trabajo es el hecho de que tal vez tenga que asumir el cargo si el presidente Biden no puede completar su mandato y que está lista para hacerlo si es necesario. Kamala Harris fue presionada sobre su preparación para la oficina oval durante un viaje al extranjero, después de que inicialmente intentó desviar una pregunta sobre la edad de Biden de 80 años, señalando sus logros legislativos. ¿Se siente preparada para esta posibilidad de desempeño? ¿El desempeño como vicepresidente lo ha preparado para este trabajo?, le preguntó el periodista de Associated Press. Y Kamala Harris dijo, sí, 8 de los 45 hombres que han servido como presidente murieron en el cargo, 4 por asesinatos y 4 por causas naturales. Biden, que ya es el presidente con mayor edad en la historia, cumpliría 81 años en noviembre. Entonces, señores, ¿qué les parece esta información? Donde Kamala Harris dice que tal vez está preparada para asumir el cargo como presidente si Joe Biden se lo otorga. Vamos a pasar con esta información. Rumania admite que partes de un presunto dron ruso cayeron en territorio de la OTAN. Rumania admite el miércoles de esta semana que partes de lo que podría ser un dron ruso cayeron en territorio miembro de la OTAN, 2 días después de negar categóricamente el incidente, a pesar de las pruebas fotográficas publicadas por Ucrania. El ministro de Defensa rumano, esta persona, dijo al canal de noticia local Antena 3 de la CNN que se descubrieron fragmentos de lo que parece ser un dron en el condado oriental de Tulcea, a orillas del río Danubio, que separa Rumania de la vecina Ucrania. Pero por otro lado podemos ver que Zelensky ha despedido también al ministro de Defensa de Ucrania. si no sabían eso. Les voy a mostrar a continuación los videos de Donald Trump, varios mensajes que ha dado Donald Trump para todos ustedes, traducido en español. Donald Trump dice: así que ahora que tengo pleno poder de citación debido a la acusación falsa por libertad de expresión por el corrupto Joe Biden, el trastornado Jack Smith y el Departamento de Justicia, se acaba de informar que el no seleccionado Comité de Trucos Políticos y Matones del 6 de enero ha destruido ilegalmente sus registros y documentos. Miren esto.
So now that I have full subpoena power because of the freedom of speech sham indictment by crooked Joe Biden, deranged Jack Smith and the DOJ, it has just been reported that the unselect January 6th committee, they are unselect indeed, of political hacks and thugs, has illegally destroyed all of their records and their documents. So they took all of their records, all of their documents, they reported it, tried to get me indicted, and probably did, and then they destroyed everything. This is unthinkable, and the fake political indictment against me must be immediately withdrawn. The system is rigged and corrupt. We are a nation in decline, but we'll turn it around. We have no choice.
Además, Donald Trump dice: ¿por qué el Departamento de Justicia no está asaltando al corrupto Joe Biden? Check this out.
How dare low-life prosecutor, deranged Jack Smith, that's right, he's deranged, break into my former Twitter account without informing me and indeed trying to completely hide this atrocity from me. What could he possibly find out that is not already known? Just like the early morning raid of Mar-a-Lago. Why isn't the DOJ raiding crooked Joe Biden's house? Why aren't they raiding his phones? He's the most corrupt and incompetent president in the history of the United States. That's the one they should be looking at.
El busto económico de Biden será reemplazado con el histórico boom económico de Donald Trump. Miren esto.
One of the most important issues in this campaign will be who can rescue our country from the burning wreckage of Bidenomics, which shall henceforth be defined as inflation, taxation, submission, and failure. Under my leadership, we built the greatest economy in the history of the world. In fact, we did it twice, and when I get back in the Oval Office, we will do it again, and it'll be bigger and better and stronger than ever before. On day one, the Biden economic bust will be replaced with the historic Trump economic boom. Any numbers you see that are economically positive in the Biden administration are because they're running on the fumes of what we created years prior to their taking office. Let's look at the facts comparing crooked Joe Biden's economic catastrophe with the incredible success of a certain president named Donald J. Trump. Under Biden, real incomes have gone down by $7,400 per family. Under President Trump, yearly income went up by more than $6,000. After revising Biden's fake job numbers by accounting for returning Trump workers who were already employed before the pandemic, just 2.1 million new jobs have been created during Biden's first 30 months in office, which is a disgrace. By contrast, during my first 30 months in office, we created 4.9 million new jobs, millions more than the experts predicted. Under Biden, gas prices are up $4, $5, $6, and even to $7 a gallon. Inflation has reached the highest level in half a century, and mortgage rates are pushing a brutal 7% and going higher. Americans now have to pay $366,000 more in interest payments just to purchase a house. When I was your president, the 30-year mortgage rate reached a record low of 2.65%. Wouldn't you like to have that back again? Inflation was less than 1.9%, and we had gasoline down to $1.87 a gallon, and in some cases even lower than that. Under Biden, the radical Democrat communists have piled over $10,000 of job-killing regulatory costs onto the backs of every single American household in less than 3 years. By contrast, under the Trump administration, we cut the cost of job-killing regulations by an amazing $11,000 per household. So look how that works when you compare them both. Under our leadership, 401k savings and retirement accounts were soaring. Under Biden, people have been set back for years to come. Biden even forced us into a recession, and then the media tried to change the definition of recession to protect him. They're always trying to protect him, but the people are getting wise to it now. It's no surprise that under our leadership, approval of the economy was 3 times higher than it is under Biden. When I was president, 63% of Americans rated the economy as excellent or good. Today, that number is just 19%. But America's economic resurgence is coming soon, with tax cuts, regulatory cuts, tariffs, energy independence, and even energy dominance, which we will have. We will end Bidenomics and the disastrous Biden era, the most incompetent president we've ever had, will soon be over. We will do it quickly. We will do it effectively. And we will make America great again. Thank you very much.
Biden ni siquiera puede mantenerse de pie durante la graduación de la Academia de la Fuerza Aérea. Ciertamente no puede liderar nuestro país. Miren esto.
Hello to Colorado's El Paso County GOP, and thank you for your incredible commitment to our party, our movement, and our country. I want to thank your chairwoman, Vicki Tompkins. She's fantastic. And your vice chair, Todd Watkins. Your secretary, Adriana Cuva, and GOP Chair Dave Williams, and so many others that are with you tonight. These are incredible Colorado patriots, that's for sure. With your help, on November 5th, 2024, we're going to defeat crooked Joe Biden, and we're going to save America. You could take the 5 worst presidents in American history and put them together, and they would not have done the damage that Joe Biden has done to our nation in just a few short years. Biden can't even stay on his feet during the Air Force Academy graduation. He certainly can't lead our country, can't walk up a flight of stairs without falling down, going up to Air Force One. And you know what? Maybe most importantly, can't put 2 sentences together. On day 1, I will cancel every open borders policy of the Biden administration, stop the invasion on our southern border, and once again create the most secure border in U.S. history. We will destroy the drug cartels just as we destroyed the ISIS caliphate. 100% I destroyed them. We will unleash American energy, and we will end Joe Biden's war on clean, affordable American natural gas. We will rescue our economy and quickly stop the Biden inflation disaster. And we will always defend Social Security and Medicare for our great seniors, which Ron DeSanctimonious is not doing. But we will. He voted against it 3 times. We will get wokeness out of our military, restore pride and time-honored traditions of the American Armed Forces, and fully rebuild our military strength as we had it just a few short years ago. I totally rebuilt the American military. Of course, we gave a lot of it up to Afghanistan. You know that. $85 billion to Afghanistan for no reason whatsoever. These people are incompetent. We will totally obliterate the deep state. And we will protect the right to life, the right to free speech, and the right to keep and bear arms. Nobody has done for the Second Amendment what I have. I hope each and every one of you will volunteer to help our campaign and get everyone you know to get out and vote. Together, we will make America great again. Thank you once again, and God bless you, God bless Colorado, and God bless America.
En 2020 obtuvimos más votos hispanoamericanos, afroamericanos y asiáticos americanos que cualquier republicano en más de 50 años y ganamos los condados fronterizos de Texas que ningún candidato republicano había ganado en más de un siglo. Miren esto.
Hello, Hidalgo County, and congratulations on a successful Lincoln-Reagan dinner. I want to thank your chairwoman, Adrian Pena-Garza, along with Mayra Flores, Congresswoman Monica De La Cruz, and so many other outstanding Texas leaders. You are incredible people, incredible state. They're destroying your state with what they're doing at the border, but we'll get it stopped fast. I am incredibly proud of the progress we've made for our party and our movement in Hidalgo County and the counties across the great state of Texas. In 2020, we got more votes from Hispanic Americans, African Americans, Asian Americans than any Republican in more than 50 years. And we won the Texas border counties that no Republican candidate had won in more than a century. Actually, it was since the Civil War. In 2024, we're going to win an even larger share of the Hispanic American vote, setting all-time records for Republicans up and down the ballots. You could take the 5 worst presidents in American history, put them together, and they would not have done the damage that crooked Joe Biden has done to our nation in just a few short years. Nobody knows this better than the people of Texas. You see the effects of the Biden border catastrophe each and every day. It's a disaster. It's a disgrace that we can allow this to happen. But the moment we reclaim the presidency, we will immediately begin to reverse every single Biden disaster to quickly rebuild the nation we love. On day one, we will immediately restore the most secure border in U.S. history. We will bring back Remain in Mexico, remember that? Title 42, remember that? End catch and release and stop this border catastrophe once and for all. We will restore American energy independence and unleash Texas oil and gas production like never before. We will become energy dominant, which we were just about at that point until Biden came along. We will have tax cuts, regulatory cuts, historic tariffs, and the lowest cost of energy anywhere in the world to quickly rebuild the greatest economy in history. I did it before twice. We really rebuilt our economy twice, the greatest economy in history. And now I will do it a third time, but this time bigger and better than ever before. I will end the weaponization of law enforcement against Republicans, conservatives, and people of faith, and we will totally obliterate the deep state. And we will get critical race theory out of our schools and out of our military. I will keep men out of women's sports, and I will ask Congress to send a bill to my desk prohibiting immediately child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. Can you imagine having to even say that? We have to do that. We have to end child mutilation. Can you believe this? In everything we do, we will put America first, and as one united team, we will make America great again. Thank you very much, Texas. Have a great evening.
Entonces, señores, terminamos con este video. ¿Qué les pareció estas declaraciones que hizo Donald Trump para todos ustedes? Antes de finalizar, me gustaría que compartamos este video a través de las redes sociales, por WhatsApp, por Facebook, por Instagram, por Telegram, por Twitter, por Truth Social, porque las personas merecen saber la verdad de lo que está pasando en los Estados Unidos. Si tienes a un familiar o un amigo o una persona cercana, inclusive un vecino, que no está al tanto sobre este tipo de información, compártele este video. Regálame un gran like como forma de apoyo a este canal y suscríbete si todavía no te has suscrito. Activa la campanita para que la plataforma te notifique cuando suba un nuevo video. Cuídense, Dios me los bendiga y nos vemos en unas horas con un próximo video. Hasta luego.